Holy Christ. The stream went down, so we had to start a new one. Well, guys, I'm going to probably do a stream over on Joe Cronin Show in a minute, since we keep having issues here. But, so, we had to go, I just created this new live stream, so I don't know why the other one went down. I don't know what happened. I think it was the internet mostly around here. But I'm back. I hope I didn't miss anybody's super chats that were super chatting. It's back to 0, so I can't see the people that were super chatting before. But here I am again, and hopefully we don't go down this time. I don't know why. I bought a new router, and the new router has been really different. Like, areas work differently than the old router. And out here in the car, I've been having issues, man, with the connectivity sometimes. So that kind of blows. Don't know why that's happening. But I was talking about some shit that I'll get back to, but I don't know. That's up to everybody. Let me know what you guys think. Feel free to share the videos. I don't know. What's up, Dave? What's up, Austin? What's up, Joey? Welcome back. Kind of sucks. We had a pretty good 60 viewers. Was pretty damn good for a gaming channel. So that was kind of cool. It's too bad that went away. Maybe some people will get back in here. Are we all right? KSI made a diss track. Oh, really? I gotta go listen to that. Well, he's fucking... You never know. Mexican pissed head. That's fucking bizarre. What the fuck does that mean? Oh well. As long as I can watch porn. Yeah, Weasel, I can definitely probably do that. What's up, Denise? What's up? Welcome back. Is the stream okay? Does this look alright to you guys? Let me know how the stream looks, because I'm in a different position and I changed the setting on the internet. So let me know how this looks to you. I think I was talking about transgender shit for some reason. Somebody brought it up. What's up, Kate? Back! Sorry. Thank you to everybody who super chatted last stream. I'm sorry that it shut down. Yeah, the KSI shit, I think I find it lame too, to be honest. I think I find it lame. Who's the other one that had a... I don't know. I just don't care about all that. Go punch each other in the face, man. Get it over with. Go knock each other out. You know? Gavin probably likes it. What's that? KSI stuff? I don't think he even really knows about it that much, to be honest. What's up, Beely? So my stream just went down because my connectivity... It asked you if you want to resume the stream every time. I had to resume the stream 3 times. And by accident, on the last time, I accidentally hit finish, so it finished the stream. So I fucked up. That's why the stream ended. So my bad with that. But, you know, I don't think we're going to recover the 60 people that were watching. So people probably went, okay, back to lunch or back to whatever I was doing. So I'm probably going to go make a few videos and then go live on the Joe Cronin Show in a minute. But yeah, I mean, you know, I guess my point was in the last video, just to touch it back up again, is, you know, where do you draw the line with stuff? You know, I don't know. You know, as long as I guess the best rule is to live by is, as long as somebody doesn't hurting somebody else, go for it. You know what I mean? Whatever. You know what I mean? As long as it doesn't affect other people, then it's fine, right? I guess if you draw that line, you want to be a fucking tiger, go ahead, but don't yell at me if I call you a man when I think you're a man and you tell me you're a fucking lion or whatever the fuck. So my thing is, if I say that, you know, if you're telling me that you're a fucking lion, and I'm like, hey, dude, want to come over? I'm not a dude, I'm a lion. You know, all right, you're a fucking nut job, you know, but then you're going to be in trouble for saying that. So I'm not in trouble for calling you a guy because you look like a guy. And if you tell me that you only want to be called a lion, then I should call you a lion. And if I don't want to call you a lion, then I just won't talk to you. That could be... if you do things that way, then there'll never be any hate or violence. You just walk away and it's all good. What's up?
Kevin said that's a $20 job, not a $5 job.
You don't know what anything is.
And also, Brenna's in there whining, saying you bring her out to play.
I didn't say that.
That's what she told me.
Of course she did. You can bring her out to play.
I
already came out with Gavin to play earlier.
I'm about to make dinner, so I can't come out and play with her.
I got to go up to do work in a minute.
Well, she's not going to be happy, though.
I can see. I got to go make a couple videos upstairs. She's gonna beat you. What's up, everybody? Hey, we're getting some people back in here again. Madden 19 is pissing me off. Dude, the fucking thing's a mess. Madden's a mess. Thanks for coming back in here. Sorry, guys, I accidentally hit end stream on the last stream, though. Like an idiot, when I lost connection, it said continue the stream or end stream, and I clicked end stream like a fucking moron. So that's where we're at. Hopefully everybody's back in here. Is Monica back in here? What's up, Monica? I hope everybody gets back in here. Sorry to anybody if I missed. I think I missed one super chat in the last one. I'll probably figure out who that was, and I'll give you guys shout outs tonight on the Smackdown review on over on my other channel. Madden is a mess right now for sure. I don't play MUT, but I should, because I guess it's whatever. Fuck. Man, I remember Game Day 98. I had Game Day 98 on my PC. I played Game Day 98 on PC. It was cool. It was one of the first ones, I think, where you could like color your team. Like you could put your own colors or logos on your shit. That was awesome. My internet's fucking up again, is it? Damn it. God damn it. I don't know why it's been doing this, man. Let me see. Somebody just texted me. Active shooter at Pennsylvania Walmart right now. Massive police response. Breaking news. Holy shit. What the fuck? That's fucking crazy. Why? Just get a sniper, man. Get a sniper in there. Yeah, report there's a mass shooting in a Walmart in Pennsylvania. You know, what I'm waiting for is some of these like ex-Army and Navy SEALs and stuff like that who maybe are single right now to just start showing up like Batman, like vigilantes looking for this stuff. And the minute they hear about it, they just go there and they just bust through the window and kill the guy. You know? The problem is that'd be scary. They'd probably get shot because they think that they were the bad ones. You know. Salty Cameron, what's up? What's up, 99? Time for liberals to blame. The Republicans jumped to defend guns blindly. And the Democrats jumped to blame guns right away. And it's like, you know, it's stupid either way. You know, whoever complains about it politically. It's just kind of like, watch what happens, see why it happened, learn from that. Walk backwards from there. You know, I don't know. Who knows what to do? There's just fucking terrible people in this country right now. That's really the issue. There's just fucked up people, man. Fucked up people. Superhero names. I'd be Condom Man. No, just kidding. I would be Condominium Man. What? What? I'm doing a video. I gotta go. What? I said you can ask Mommy. I don't know. Maybe in a little while I'll take you when I get my stuff done, okay? No, because I'm going to go upstairs in a minute to record some things. And then I'll come outside, okay? Alright? We'll see. Ask Mommy if you can go out back by yourself. Go ahead. Nobody is a free thinker anymore. You're always right or wrong. Yeah, I know. It's the weird thing, man. That's why I'm trying to... It's weird, man. Things are so fucked up right now. You have to try to be in the middle. You just really got to try to be in the middle. I know it's hard for some people to, like... Because you're so mad at the left, or you're so mad at the right, or you you think the left are terrible people and you think the right are terrible people or whatever, but you really got to come to the middle and realize that there's some bad stuff happening on both sides and some good stuff happening on both sides, and you need to sort of reorder all the stuff that you agree with and disagree with and put it in your head and stop thinking tribally, left or right, blue versus red, bad versus good, because that's what these politicians and people are counting on you to think the way most people think, which is two. People usually deal really well with 2 or 3 choices. 2 or 3 choices are always the best. It's the way our minds work. You start having more than 2 or 3 choices, people can't deal with it, or they get confused, or they don't want to think about it. But 2 people behind that. That's why it makes no sense. Why would we have 2 choices? Why would we have 2 groups? It makes no sense whatsoever. There should be just tons of groups, and there are, but they always end up falling in the line of one or the other, Republican or Democrat or this or that. Both sides are bad. They're fucking evil gangsters as far as I'm concerned, and I hate them. And therefore I'm neither one. But the problem I have is because of that, I end up pissing off one side or the other side every other word I say, because, oh, now he's saying this, he must be a liberal. Oh, now he's saying this, he must be a conservative who voted for Trump. I can't, no matter what I say, I get lumped into one of these fucking sides. It's fucking retarded. Anyway, I don't know why. We talk so much politics because everybody keeps bringing it up. It's like, I don't want to talk about it really, but it just keeps getting brought up. I'd rather talk about Matt Hardy's cock. But no, I love you guys, and I respect everybody's opinions on everything. The minute you don't do that and you just lump someone in as fuck them or whatever, they're irrelevant, that's when you make a mistake. You know what I mean? That's when you... it's just, you're fucked up. You shouldn't do that. You shouldn't threaten to hurt anybody either. Like, what the fuck? EA Sports, man. Madden is fuck. Dude, Madden is a mess. I mean, like, I'm like glitching out and flipping off the field. Like, my guys... Dude, I got hit the other day, and then my person was ready to throw the ball again, and I was like, I faked the throw, then moved left, and then it went back into the reanimation, and my guy went, ooh, and then fell over. It was like... I watched it back several times. It's the animation starting, stopping, allowing me to throw again, and then beaming back into the animation again. It's like, what? How did you make the game worse than it was last year? If it's because we always call it a patch, right? Well, games patch all the time and they fuck up, right? So you patch a game and they fuck up, and then a week later they got to fix the patch. That's how normal things go. But this is Madden. This is taking a year to do. So now they fucked up the patch. So you're telling me that we have to wait until Madden 20 until we get a patch update to these animation glitches that are going on right now? That is nuts. Now, it's not that bad, but I would say every 3 games, I would say at least every 3 games, there is at least one animation glitch that screws me up. And that's crazy. There's been some times where every game has screwed up as well. I'm waiting for War Mode in PUBG. I can't do PUBG on mobile. My friend's playing PUBG on mobile. I just can't do it, man. I want to do PUBG on mobile, but I just can't bring myself to it. Thanks, Mike, for the super chat. I'm sorry it was on. I think it was on the other video, and I missed the super chat. So sorry about that. Regular donations are not on right now, but super chats are. If you want a super chat, feel free to go ahead, and we'll see what happens, man. But otherwise, we're probably going to get out of here pretty soon and get over to I got to do some videos real quick, and then I'll do a Smackdown stream. Steve Callahan, what's up? So, guys, look for me to be streaming over on Joe Cronin Show before Smackdown, and I'm going to upload some videos. Joe, did you ever play street hockey? Yes, I played a ton of street hockey. Tony, my little thing right there is filled with goalie equipment, actually. If I do this, best part about all that goalie equipment is I bought all of that almost in 2003. Those pads are from 2003. We went to me, Jimmy, and my friend Bob. We all pitched in, bought goalie equipment, street hockey goalie equipment. You know, it's probably like $400 total. You know, we all chipped in, and we bought the full-on goalie gear. I still have it all. Like, we even bought we had a Kevlar vest. We didn't buy that. We had a Kevlar, a bulletproof vest, or something like that. I don't even know why we had it. And we used to wear that when we were playing goalie. We should be playing PUBG tonight. Yeah, I think so. Yeah, games come out fucking broken. It's weird. So yeah, we're gonna have some PUBG tonight after Smackdown. So get ready for that. It'll be fun. I think I might do a Patreon stream or something like that too as well. Johnny Utah says, "What's up? Thanks for the $2, Johnny. What's up? Do you play Souls games?" I don't, but maybe I'll take a look at them. Trying to think. Yeah, I haven't played them yet. I haven't, but maybe I will. Maybe I'll take a look at it now since you dropped $2 and maybe think about it. Let's see. Thank you, Johnny Utah, for the $2. Can I do live reactions to Raw and SmackDown WWE pay-per-views? Beely, thanks, man. I've done a few of them before, as you guys know, but the reason why I don't do them is just because the kids and the house, like this place is fucked. If I get a house soon, I mean, we'll do it. You know what I mean? I hate to keep this up, but it's like, I'm going to be doing so much shit if I'm going to work day. So I'm going to say, like, you know, hey, Leah, you know, at 10 a.m., you know, to whatever, like 10 a.m. to 1 p.m., I'm at work. And I'm going to go in the room and I'm going to produce and work on stuff. I mean, I'm going to bust the shit. You are going to see content, like, I'm launching another channel. It's fucking crazy. I'm really going to be launching stuff on the website then. I'll have my quiet space to work. I don't have that here. Things are fucked up here. There's someone always running in the room. There's always something happening. So when we get the house, I will be able to do that. And I probably will live stream my reactions live every Raw, every SmackDown, and probably pay-per-views as well. I'll probably do it, you know, live on the camera phone or something like that, so I can sit in front of the TV, and then probably maybe even end that stream and start the review stream or something like that. I don't know. So we'll see what's up with that. Or I'll create a channel where it's just live reactions, and then I'll say, okay, we're going live on the regular channel or something like that. You know, probably. The reason why in the past I've been confused about doing that is because I've done live reactions before and there's like 5,000 people watching me, and then I'm like, what am I going to end the stream now and go over and do the review for 1,000 people? Why wouldn't I keep the 5,000 people stream going? So that's a good question, and I don't know quite the right answer for that. Other than I don't know. Or what I could do in that case is I could do review reactions on the same video, put a camera on me in the front room, grab a laptop so I can see the chat, and then when my review starts, switch the camera angle back to the desk area or my office area and go sit down and do the review that way. So that could be what we do when I have a room, when I have a house, and all that type of stuff, if that's what happens. I can tell you that I am blown away by the support and reaction on Patreon. There are 343 patrons right now. 343 of you guys are at least $1 a month patrons. Most of you around $5 a month. Some people are up around 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, and $100. So that is friggin' incredible. That is really positive. Like that, to know that money's coming in for me or whatever. So to have a house and have bills and have everything, it's very concerning, obviously, right? Because this isn't even like sales, you know what I mean? It is, but it isn't, you know? So it's really worked out very well that so many people have become patrons. That is really important to keep the show going. 343 patrons is really good. If we can get to 500 patrons, that will be, I mean, that will be just incredible. However, right now, to get into a house, $9,000 away, and Patreon pays monthly, so it's probably it's going to take a little while. But the live donations and stuff like that are doing pretty good. So that's been really good as well. So without both of those things, we're not getting a house. You know what I mean? So it's really like walking a tightrope kind of thing. Luckily, you know, we had so much support in January, February, March, and April that, you know, we were all right to be there. But this whole show is funded by you guys. And we do, somebody asked me how much content we do a week. I'm not doing as much as I want to do just because I've had so many interruptions personally and my kids, and I'm at home. Nobody thinks I'm working sometimes. Sometimes Leah busts her ass to like take care of everything so I can do these things and work on stuff. But a lot of times, because we're so squished in this little tiny house area, that there's just drama going on all the time here. It's a fucking mess. And when we have a house, that won't happen, and I can, you know, really sit back and be able to work a lot harder. But right now, you know, we're doing 2 hours or so on Mondays, at least, if not more. So 2-3 hours. So you're talking about probably 6 hours between Monday and Tuesday, maybe 5 hours if you want to say that. 5 hours Monday and Tuesday, and then out of nowhere, you know, then you're up around 8-9 hours. And then if you add the news videos throughout the week, you know, you're about 10-11 hours. Then if you get to monetize this, it's Throwdown on Thursdays, which will be back soon. You know, then you're getting up to like 11, 10, 12, something like that. So 12 hours, we'll say. Then we'll monetize this, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, probably 18 hours there. You know, then you're talking about 18 hours of free YouTube content, 18 hours of free YouTube content. And then we're doing, you know, it can vary on Patreon. Like I haven't done a Morning Madness yet this week, but it varies. Usually it's around 6 to 8 hours of content a week on Patreon. So, you know, you're talking about usually 28 hours of content a week, about 25 hours to 28 hours of content a week. Then if you talk about watching all the wrestling shows, you know, then you're adding, you know, those hours to everything. Then you're talking about editing videos, putting up stuff, waiting for things to render, you know, having to time it right in the house where I can record something, what room is okay, a kid ran in, a kid did this, someone got hurt. You know, you're talking about, you know, probably 45 to 55 hours a week of YouTube, you know, maybe 60 hours a week in some cases. So it's a lot of work, like emailing people, setting up times, recording something, downloading it, you know, editing the audio so that I can remove the background noise, uploading the audio. The laptop is really slow, so if I have to do stuff on the laptop, it's like an extra pain in the shit. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck I'm talking about, but anyway, so that's weird, you know. I don't know. Johnny, you just got the corrupted video alert. That's weird. Craziest government conspiracy I've heard. I don't know, government one. I mean, I guess I don't know. It's not that crazy. It's always tough to get into everything, but I don't know. See, now Leah's watching the stream. She's like, she just texted me. Look at this. She's watching the stream. She goes, "You only have a $2 super chat. Get off of that and come help me with the kids." See, like Leah's even watching. She's like, "You only made $2 on this stream for the last 30 minutes. Get off of there and come help me." See, like she's watching this shit. See, if I don't make money, it's not justified. I'm just kidding. She didn't say that. Gulf of Tonkin. Oh, Gulf of Tonkin is Johnny. So that's not really conspiracy. Gulf of Tonkin happened. You know, that's real. I used to be someone who used to get really angry when people was an inside job or 9/11 was not what it is. I used to get really mad about that. Now I think something's up, man. Something's weird, you know. So it's I don't know what it is, but something's weird, you know. Bash Tommy for 40 hours. Jesus Christ, imagine that. I'm just doing this to hang out with you guys for a few minutes, just to let you know what I'm doing. This is usually content I give on Patreon. I usually do Morning Madness. A lot of times I start talking about what's going on and bullshit like that. I don't fucking know. But I'm going to put up a questionnaire on Patreon tonight for you guys. So in the morning on my Morning Madness, I can answer a bunch of questions and talk a bunch. Corrupted was awesome. It's not real. Conspiracy means it happened. I mean, it's true. Yeah, it's a conspiracy to do something. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, you know, Johnny, that's a good point too. Is nowadays they've really treated our minds to think conspiracy means crazy that isn't real. So that's how fucked up it is. Even I fucking took it that way, see? That's how they brainwashed us. What's up, Leah? Oh, I saw her, yeah. I told her she'll be alright out there, you know? Nothing wrong with letting the 4-year-old go in the back and play by herself. She should be fine. It's completely fenced in back there. Joe, what about Alex Jones being banned? Well, you know, I think that his website went down today, he said. Now, it is entirely possible that hackers or people DDoSed and attacked his website. It's happened before, I'm sure. Very possible. It also is possible that they staged that so that they could get you to make sure you click on all their other areas in their shop and all that stuff. It is possible. Just keep your mind open. You know, Alex is a bit of a trickster. But it is possible that the website was attacked. Because people fucking can attack his website. You know? So it's either way. I just say keep your mind open. Keep the possibility open that he's manipulating you. But also know that he has clearly been manipulated and attacked. Nope. If you come out here, you're going inside. Nope. Nope. If you come into the street, you're going inside. If you come into the driveway, you're going inside. No. 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 Nope. 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 Do that and you're going inside. Do that and you're going inside. Go play. I'll be out in a minute. Nope. Go play or you're going outside. If you come into this, if you step on the street, you're going outside. I'm going to tell Mom. Mommy! I'm telling Mommy on you. Go play. Dr. Earl, what's up, Dr. Earl? Do you think they will sue YouTube? I don't know if they can sue YouTube, but yeah, Brenna's a mess. Brenna does not listen. Like, I mean, it's crazy. You'll be like, stop this. She'll just dump stuff on the floor. She'll break things. She'll just grab everything. I mean, she is wild. Like, she is whacked out. It's pretty crazy. The two boys were way calmer and they listen and everything, but Brenna is just wild. She's pulling me kisses now. Just don't touch the end of that broom because it's dirty, okay? Jesus. We were learning about conspiracies, and it was about 9/11. Alex Jones was on it. He believed it was Bush. Yeah, I believe it was something to do. Here's why. Right? They fooled all of us Americans. They fooled all of us. We had American flags out everywhere. We were like, go America. I was very liberal at the time. I hated George Bush being president. I was really liberal. I voted for Al Gore. And even I was like, let's go kick their ass. Someone has to pay for this shit. You know? I was saying that, and I was extremely liberal. Like, I don't want war. I don't want anything like that at all. Because remember, we were all loving the 2000s. We were all loving the 99s, 98, 1998, 1999, 2000, 2001. Nobody wanted a war. Nobody wanted nothing to do with that. We were all having fun, video games, entertainment. It was so fucking awesome. There's no way the American people would get behind a war unless you blow up a couple buildings with 3,000 people in them. And at the time, I didn't believe that. I thought that was crazy that people would think that it was rigged. It had come out that they knew about this before, you know? So either they're completely incompetent, right? They're either incompetent or they set it up. Or it did happen because of their incompetence, and then they capitalized on it. Either way, it's sick, right? Either way, it's sick. They got weapons of mass destruction. They got all these things there. We fucking screwed up Iraq, because even though Saddam Hussein was there and things weren't very good, he was kind of a shit, we destabilized that whole fucking area. We funded ISIS. We created ISIS. We destabilized the whole area. as bad as this guy was, we made things worse for many people. I'm sure there were some people that were happy we were there if they were having a bad time. But for the most part, we went about things the wrong way. You go in, you take out a guy or two, and then you whatever. But it's like what happened is crazy. So it allowed them to create the Patriot Act, which took away our rights, by the way. Still, the Patriot Act took away our rights. George Bush took away our rights with the Patriot Act. He signed the thing. Nobody really read the goddamn thing. That allowed the NSA to be created so they could spy on us. That allowed Obama to give the internet away. That allowed Google to spy on us now. They can spy on everything you're doing on the internet now. It's not even spying. We know they do it. It's not even we know they do it or we don't know they do it. We agreed to it. Whenever you sign up on the internet now, it tells you. That just passed, what, the last couple of years? Obama passed one passed after that. Then we took away net neutrality. Then there's the Patriot Act, which takes away your rights. Then there's stem cell research. George Bush stopped stem cell research. Stuff that could save hundreds of thousands of people's lives was put on hold because of God, because of Jesus, because that just doesn't seem right that we have stem cell research. So they halted stem cell research. We went to Iraq. We found no weapons of mass destruction. Now they want to take out fucking, what's the other guy that Trump recently bombed? Leave these people alone. You know, I mean, you're going to destabilize the area more. And it's fucking stupid. They create these wars and they do it to make money. Someone just said war is business. Not to get off on a fucking political rant on everybody, but like, this is what's going on, and nobody like, it's like almost nobody cares. There's no way that we didn't create all this shit. We totally did. Someone got in Bush's ear and said, "Hey, you can finish what your father started." Yeah, and you know, I don't necessarily think Bush 100% wanted to do that, but maybe Cheney did. I mean, look at Cheney had money in all the companies that we used for the war. So he worked for the companies. So these people all just make money on people dying. It's fucking crazy. It's sickening. It's fucked up. It's wrong, and it's so crazy that we can't even really grasp onto it to get it mad enough to do anything. It's way more intense if you see someone crash into a building or something. Yeah, put that away. Yeah, give that to mommy. Knock on the door, too. Hey, Leah, you locked the girl out. Locked Brent out. Joe, you right, the people of power, blah, blah, blah. Highest peak in technology development happened after Roswell. That's interesting too, yeah. There's no doubt about that. It's like they've been dishing little things out here or there. How's this mass shooter thing going on at Walmart still right now? Did I hear that Jim the Anvil Neihart cause of death was a fall and he hit his head? Yes, I did. Causing a blood clot, yeah. Yeah, I heard that he hit his head and things went bad from there. I wish there was Alex Jones' freedom of speech. Alex Jones does have freedom of speech. Remember that the free speech is, he does have free speech because he's allowed to say whatever he wants on his website or anywhere else. Not anywhere else is the problem. In public forums like YouTube, Facebook, and all that other stuff, he cannot have a voice. That is, to me, dangerous, but it's technically not taking away his freedom of speech, but it is a collusion to silence him on the most popular platforms in the world, social media-wise. So that is a concern that needs to be fixed or at least addressed soon. But his freedom of speech technically is still there. And it hurts because most people go on those platforms to discover thought, opinions, podcasts, and other things like that. And most people are able to do that, and he is not. Also, you can see how many other people are doing things that are worse than him, and they're still on the platform. I think it is possible for some kind of suit to be filed, maybe. I don't know. I know that he's going to deal with the lawsuit from the families of Sandy Hook, which is also terrible. He should have come out and apologized for that and told people to leave these people alone and, you know, just leave these poor fucking people alone who lost their kids. That's a problem. Yeah, there needs to be a new law about public forums, and you know what's, you know, because if Facebook, man, you gotta, people all should have access to it unless they're posting something illegal or something like that. You know, it's like turning my cell phone off because Verizon doesn't agree with things I've said. You know, that's not right, and that's what's happening on Facebook to him, I think. Why don't prisoners fight the war? Why do we always send the poor? It's a System of a Down lyrics. It's the very reason why I'm not on social media at all. Google account just because my phone needs it. Yeah, that's unfortunately it's gonna be a creepy place. I gotta go. As a black person, I'm offended by what Anne Hathaway did. Yeah, Beely, I just think what Anne Hathaway did is wrong. I mean, I think it's clear, and I think you guys can tell. Anne Hathaway used a black woman's death. That is the sickest thing of all. First of all, the white old man was a homeless guy who was crazy, recently out of jail. He's a white guy, but he's homeless. In 1998, that article would have read, woman killed by homeless man, or woman killed by, you know, woman stabbed to death. You know, that's all it would have read. But nowadays it reads, white man, black woman killed by white man. That makes no sense. Race didn't have to do anything with this. If it did, then that article would have made sense. But it's a race-baiting article to divide us. They're trying to divide us. Are there racist white people out there that are doing things that are terrible? Yes. Are there black people out there that are stabbing people? Yes. But you don't need to involve the race in the article unless it's an actual racist act. Then you can involve it in the article. All you're doing is dumbing down when actual racism stuff happens. So anyway, that happens, and she grabs onto it and says, she's not a hashtag, she's a black woman. Oh my God, you're making it clear to everyone that she's a black woman because you want to virtue signal to make yourself feel better. Anne Hathaway is despicable. What a fucking nasty person. She's using a black woman's death to get over. And that's all it was. And because it makes no sense looking at it. You know, the next day, a white guy was stabbed. Tons of people were stabbed this day. She didn't care because she couldn't use it to her advantage. So you have a white person looking for stuff with black people so that they can use it to put their message out there. That is fucking horrifying. And yet people go, oh, thank you, Anne Hathaway. Yay. So I just don't understand how people don't see this and how she's not attacked for what she did. She used a black woman's death to virtue signal. That is so fucking creepy and weird. And by the way, it's what white people have been doing for years, using black people. First you used them as slaves, then you used them, well, you used them as slaves. You dehumanized them in many cases. And then after that, you used them sometimes for whatever it was, comedy, relief, you know, I don't know. And then after that, now that everybody's more equal and everything's normal, now you use them to put your career over. You still use them. It's crazy. And yet Anne Hathaway would be the one to call me a Nazi or you a Nazi or somebody else a Nazi or a racist because we don't agree with certain whatever the fucks. But really, she is the closest thing to the slave owners that we have nowadays, besides maybe like the KKK or something. She is the closest thing because she's taking black people's a misery or a death and using it to prop herself up, just like white people used to use black people as slaves. That's what Anne Hathaway is doing, and the fact that most people don't see that is crazy. Fuck left, fuck right, fuck all these things. She did that, and it's clear as day what she did and what she's doing. And I think that anybody here can really believe that. Do you have Nintendo Switch? Nick, what's up, man? I'm sorry to be so fucking political. It just seems like the comments are going that way. Do you have a Nintendo Switch? Yes, I do. Leah's been playing. Leah beat Zelda and played Splatoon and a bunch of other things, but I haven't really been playing Switch too much. I played Mario World or the Mario Creator for a little bit. Because she's a celebrity, celebrities always get a pass. I know, Dr. Earl, it's fucked up, man. You can't let this stuff go, man. And I agree with her on a lot of things because, like, I'm a traditional liberal a little bit. But, my God, man, how can you use black people like that? You're using she used a woman's death. Dude, if I was the family, I'd be like, dude, fuck you, Anne Hathaway. Don't talk about my daughter. Stop using my daughter. Like, I'd be furious with Anne Hathaway. Beely, I think Alexa Bliss is not a good wrestler. She can cut a good promo, and she sucks in the ring. Beely, I think Alexa Bliss is okay in the ring. She's like a 5 out of 10 in the ring, but she's an 8 out of 10 on the mic. And so, yeah, I agree. I don't know. Big Bad Ads. What's up, Big Bad Ads? Mwah. Big Bad Ads, thanks for the $3.50. Thank you for the Australian money, man. Thank you very much for that. I can justify a little bit of this stream to Leah now. Who do you think is the bigger failure as WWE Champion, Jinder Mahal or Bray Wyatt? I'm going to say Bray Wyatt. Because Bray Wyatt's WWE championship run was almost crickets. It was crickets. Jinder Mahal at least got people angry and had sort of that old school heel vibe. Bray Wyatt's was very weird. I don't know why. It was bizarre. I don't think it was Bray Wyatt's fault. I think it was their WWE's fault. But yeah, it was crickets, man. Magnus says, blacks blaming white people for being taken slaves to Africa, but they don't know whites actually bought the slaves from Arabs slave traders. Islam oppressed blacks. Yeah, yeah, it's true. But neither one are good, right? It's like, I don't know. I'm trying to think of what the comparison is. It's kind of like, I don't know what the comparison is, but even though it is terrible that those people sold you, it's like, you know, your own people sold you. But the fact that people bought them is worse. You know what I mean? It's one thing to be scumbag and sell people. That's fucked up. But the people who actually use and take, if there's no buyers, there's no sellers, right? If there's no buyers, there's no sellers. So the idea that we sold humans is fucking crazy. It's fucked up that you would sell a human, but it's even more fucked up that you would buy and work a human, you know, as a slave. So I agree, you know, hey, remember your own people sold you to us. But also remember, you know, we were the ones looking for them to be sold. So, or not we, because I didn't do anything, but, you know, here. And by the way, at that point, my family was in fucking Ireland or somewhere being slaves themselves probably. So I have nothing to fucking do with this. But, you know, according to our history, you know, it's fucked up that anybody could be worked or abused like that. It's fucking sickening. I'm going to sneeze. Believes Trump is a racist. I don't know if he's a racist or not. Beely, I don't think he's a racist. I don't think Trump is. I think he's just kind of a dickhead. You know what I mean? Do I believe in hell? I don't believe in hell. I just don't believe in hell. I don't really believe in. I'm open-minded to what could be after we die, but I don't think I really believe in heaven or hell. Hopefully we go somewhere, and hopefully there's like an afterlife or a reincarnation or something. I hope, but unfortunately I can't. I have no idea, and that's scary as fuck. It's probably why I'm a psycho. Now that the Woken leader Matt Hardy will retire, the Eater of Pins is coming back. Yeah, well, he already ate one the other night. He ate one on Raw the other night. Celebrities, yeah, we talked about this. All right, so I only got a couple more seconds left real quick, so hit me up and let me know. Derek Hans, what's up? I'm going to be going live on Joe Cronin Show in a few minutes before SmackDown starts, so look for that. I don't think Trump is the devil. He is not. I mean, he's making he's doing really well by the country monetarily. Obviously, there's a lot of jobs and stuff like that, but socially and environment-wise, he's not very good. Trump is not good for us socially and environment-wise, but he's great for us economic-wise in many ways. So it's one of those things, you know. I wish I could be president because I would really think I would do a better job socially, and then I'd hire Trump for my economics. You know what I mean? Possibly. Every politician is pretty much evil. Yeah, pretty much. That's why everybody can always fight about everything, because pretty much all these people are fucking scumbags. I would actually hire a large cabinet of people to consult with every time I make decisions. I would bring in people from, I'd bring in every type of person. I'd probably have 2 representatives of every group. I'd hold my own chambers or coalition that nobody has ever seen before, ever. I would bring in, you know, 2 people from the LGBT community, 2 people from the gay, 2 people from the straight, 2 people from the veterans, 2 people from the anti-war, 2 people from you know, economics, 2 people from big oil, 2 people from big, and you just bring in a huge, massive amount of collective of people, and you speak about what you're going to be doing, and you listen to all their objections on why or how or what it could be. And if you listen to those and you weigh them, and you think about what the good of the people overall is, and what is the moral thing to do versus what is the right thing to do based on economics and how things would work out in the country and socially, then you can really take it into, you know, you can take it into consideration and come up with perhaps the best decision possible if you just keep listening to people's opinions. But when you shut people out and say, I know what I'm doing and fuck everybody, then you miss some of those objections, or you miss some of those opinions of, hey, wait a minute, but that will fuck me up because this will happen. I didn't know that. Is there another way we can do this without fucking up these people over here? And eventually, you know, someone might be upset, but at least you gave all the options a thought, and you are aware that by doing this, 70% of this is going to be good, but we're going to have some problems here, and then try to work on that from there. I don't think that most politicians work that way for the most part. Maybe in smaller governments they do, but I don't know, man. I wish an independent person would run, an independent president would run, or independent Jesus, I can't speak. I wish an independent person would represent us, and not a Republican or Democrat. They wouldn't take any money, and they would become such a firestorm that they would be elected. That would be pretty amazing if that could happen here in America, at least. And then we would know that they're not really corrupted by anything. And by the way, I would hold, instead of having these rallies that Trump's been having where he goes, "Roar," I would hold those sessions open live on television or live on the whitehouse.com or whatever the fuck it is. And I'm sure CNN and people would cover it. And I would have just 100 or 200 of people on a whole area. And I would propose what we were thinking about doing and how we were going to do it. And we could hear from the entire room on the situation, and I would take their opinions into mind before we deliberate on it in private as the president and a politician to make a decision. I knew that I heard from most of those people who were represented in sort of like a town hall situation, but on a bigger scale, since bigger decisions would be made. I don't think anybody does that. I don't think presidents do that. I don't think I've seen that for the most part. And perhaps that would make people trust you and understand that you were making the right decisions. I don't know, man. And that would be my plan, and it would be based on hopefully being elected for 8 years. That way we could make the country balanced again. You know what I mean? Talking about make America great or make America whatever, or this America this, and Obama's America and all these Obamas. But make America balanced is what I would try to do. But I don't know. I would not be elected anyway, so all they'd have to do is dig up these videos. Although, you know, technically I'm a character, so it's not really like I really said some of the things I say here, a comedian, actor, things like that. And Trump has said worse, and people have said worse, so fuck, I don't even know. But it would be real, you know. I would vote for Jesse Ventura. I would vote for Jesse Ventura right away. I was a Navy SEAL. Derek Hans, what's up, man? Derek, I would vote for Jesse Ventura in a heartbeat. I would run to the polls. Jesse Ventura is the most like me I can find, and the most like open-minded I think that I can find. He's probably smarter than me and way smarter than me and things like that. I don't even know, but I would vote for him. I'm not going to vote now, but I would run to vote for Jesse Ventura. Well, 9/11 was, the whole thing was fake. I haven't seen the bodies. Have you? Fucking, I love that guy though. I'll be your VP. Yeah, man, I would be down for that. Tips to be a better person. That's tough. How come there is a LGBT celebration, but not a heterosexual month? I respect everyone, but I am unsure why this is. I think it's because it's the norm for the most part, so we don't really need a celebration. We're just there. I don't think anybody really needs a celebration. I don't understand 100% why they need a celebration. I think that we're all just kind of like the same. But do you celebrate, you know, being Irish? Do you celebrate being Italian? If you celebrate being Puerto Rican? Puerto Rican? If you do, then you're kind of the same. You know what I mean? You're celebrating something. People do like to celebrate things, and they're proud of who they are. You don't have to be scared about that, you know, if they want to celebrate that difference. I think it does get scary, though, when some people start to believe they're better than you because of their difference. That's where things get scary. That started with straight edges years ago. Straight edge people would beat people up who were drinking or beat people up who smoked. Not every straight edge. A lot of straight edges were great. But, you know, some people, because they get a very narcissistic sociopath complex where not only I'm straight edge and I'm better than you. And when you get into groups and you start celebrating groups too much and celebrating this thing that makes you different from other people, you start believing that you're actually better than people. So that's what happens with, like, maybe like, you know, it starts innocent, right? Like, let's celebrate LGBTQ. That's awesome. But then eventually you start to get this thing where, like, we're not just equal to these people. We're better than people. You know, so then that gets dangerous. Just like Nazis and the KKK people, not only do we not like black people, we are better than them, and we're this way. So that's where you get this, like, very dangerous mindset. That's how you end up with, you know, genocide and people being killed because people believe that they're actually, you know, that people are subhuman or not as equal to them. That's scary. It's weird. That's why I don't like groups. I don't like, yeah, if you're straight edge, cool. Like, I guess it means you're a straight edge by title, but, you know, I don't get too caught up in groups and following some kind of group, because then it always turns bad eventually, because it's that tribal mentality that puts you in that group. Especially when you think, like, I'm alone, I'm depressed, I'm part of this other group that we're depressed too. Well, we're actually better than other people, so we start doing things. And it starts innocent enough looking for a group, and then you become a mean person. It's fucked up. Not everybody, but some people do. It's really weird. You know, we don't need white people. Screw that. Not only are we black and proud, but we don't need white people. And you should punch white people, and you should break into white people's homes and kill them and take their kids. And, you know, they should give us their houses and things like that. The fuck is in my mouth? So when you start getting into that mentality, it starts getting really dangerous. It came originally from a great place. Like, you know, it's just like white power. Anybody that's like the white power, you know, eventually it becomes like fucked up. You know what I mean? What do you think? Yeah, I hear you. 1 minute. I'm coming. 1 minute. And when you get into, like, you know, black pride and stuff like that, it's usually mostly good. Most people, black pride, I'm proud to be black. That's cool. But sometimes for some people it turns into black pride, but also black is better. And it turns into Asian pride. Asian pride's cool too. This will never happen, but Asian pride. And then eventually it's like, well, not only am I prideful that I'm Asian, we're fucking better than these fucking people. And then it eventually turns to violence, right? So that's that tribal mentality and stuff like that. But if you just remember we're human, everybody's human. If you just keep thinking we're all human, you know what I mean? Or we're all living creatures. Yeah, that's even better. Just think we're all living creatures. You know what I mean? Like, then you won't torture animals. You won't hurt animals. You won't hurt other people, and you'll be a kind, normal person. You know, we're not in the wild right now. We don't need to be killing each other and stuff like that. There's no reason. We have food. We don't need to do that. You know what I mean? When that happens, you know, sure. I swear to God, I swallowed a bug. But I was a Navy SEAL. Do I watch Game of Thrones? Yeah, we used to do the Game of Thrones review over on my Joe Cronin Show channel. I got to get out of here, guys. I got to go do a video, and then I'm going to go live maybe right before everything starts. I know, my Jesse's all fucked up. Bush knocked down the thing. He might have. Man, what the fuck? Yeah, like Magnum says, I'm straight edge, but I couldn't give a shit. It's their life. But if something really upsets me, it's smoking. Yeah, I mean, you can be upset by smoking. You know, you can be like, I don't like smoking and shit like that. And I smoke here or there, but almost never. I don't really like smoking myself. Once in a while I break down and I do smoke, but it's like, I've probably smoked 20 packs in my entire life. Maybe 30 packs, actually. But that's it, my entire life. So, yeah, you don't, sure, don't smoke around you, but you don't go looking to beat people up who smoke. I mean, that's stupid. Like, I'm gonna go beat somebody up because they smoke. I'm gonna go beat someone up because they drink, and I think they're wasting their life, and they're a waste of everyone's life. And it may be true that, you know, it may be true that they're not helping society, but it's not up to you to be vigilante and go beat somebody up because they're drinking or something. Now, if somebody, you know, hurts you because they're drinking, I mean, you know, maybe you can slap them around. But remember to treat them like a human, and you'll be all right, you know. But I get that. Straight edge is fine, and there's nothing wrong with straight edge people. It's just, you know, sometimes people get carried away when they get into a group, and like 20% of the straight edge people, I think, sometimes start to lose their mind a little bit with, wow, I'm better, I'm stronger, and I'm gonna beat people up. But anyway, thank you guys. What's up, everybody? Big Bad Ads, thanks for the 350 again, man. Thanks to everybody. Thanks, Big Bad Ads, for dropping a couple bucks. I appreciate that. An ideology creates an us versus them mentality. That's true. That stuff does happen, and that's the problem. Man, Salty, wrestling commentary, I would say keep at it. Upload your videos if you can. Get your voice out there. It's everywhere. Let everyone hear it. Meet wrestlers. Just do everything you can. Learn as best you can. Learn all the moves if you can. Get information from the wrestlers before the matches if you can. Be excited when you're calling. And you should be all right. I don't know. I could probably tell you a whole lot more, but I got to get out of here now. Thank you, Sarah Small. Thank you, guys. Milo Yiannopoulos. There's things I like about Milo Yiannopoulos very much. There's a couple things I don't like about him, but there's a lot of stuff I do like about Milo Yiannopoulos. I'd say I like Milo 70% of the time. I enjoy Milo. There's some things I don't agree with him on, but I like him in many cases. There's been a few things where I'm like, ooh, but for the most part, I do like Milo. I like people who push buttons, no matter what, you know. Coming, honey. My daughter wants to go inside now. She getting bit by bugs. I gotta go. I love you guys. I'll be talking to you soon. Make sure you become a patron if you haven't already. Tons of content on there. Patreon.com/Joe Cronin Show. I'll be live on Joe Cronin Show channel in a few minutes, maybe. Possibly. I don't know if I'll make it now, but I'm going to try to. And I'm also going to be uploading a couple of videos real quick. Also, Corrupted is back. I'm going to upload a couple of videos on Corrupted. And I also have a political channel where I will talk politics with people. We did it way too much on this stream, but I think you guys wanted to talk it, so that's why I let you guys steer this. I usually like to stick to gaming and vlogs here, but I mean, I think we did it that way. But anyway, love you guys, and respect each other, man, and just everybody love each other and shit, and we'll be all right. You know, if we all come more towards the middle. What the fuck? Later, guys. Later, girls and guys. Later, girls and boys. That would be the more right thing to say, right? Yeah, fuck yeah. SJW.